Hello, and welcome to another edition of Matt's probably just going to move to the middle of nowhere. Still working on that name, it's not working yet. Anyways, I'm running an experiment tonight. Tomorrow I'm going back to my dojo, like I mentioned. There is no shower facilities there, and I've got a day of work out of a coffee shop I have to get through, and then back to the dojo again. And of course, where I train is like an hour away from where I live. Well, the Grandmaster there is actually really good, so I'm learning a lot, so it's worth it. So anyways, I decided, since we are well in the 90s here in Austin, Texas, I did not want to be basically relying on camp pipes to shower. Yeah, maybe TMI here. So I'm trying to experiment with my new water rig. So I had to do a few adjustments. I'll talk you through them. For those of you who are interested in the Joolca water heater, highly recommend it. This thing's freaking awesome. But there are like little nuances you gotta learn. And so I'm gonna walk through a little bit of that. All right, so here we go. Here's my rig. Yes, I've got blue lights on, it's dark out. I love those LEDs, they're awesome. They run off a power bank. I guess I'll show you them real quick. Just a little power bank I got off here. Eventually, this is what I'm gonna wire into my second battery unit. But it helps a lot when I'm doing nighttime stuff. Anyways, so I had to change the arrangement of a few things. Here's the water heater. I've learned this water tank, the mouth for it is not wide enough for the intake. So that's a problem for those of you who are running this type of TAC Molly water can. Technically this says gasoline, but I ordered it just for water. It won't do it. So you're probably gonna have to use a larger mouth jerry can. And of course, here's my baby growler propane tank wired up. So let me walk you through how this is set up. First off, this unit's pretty awesome. It's intuitive when you kind of get the way they're thinking. This is your outtake, the red's out, blue is in, and this is your propane line. This is your heat control. This will be a readout that tells you the temperature it's going through. This is a water flow control. Now to get everything going, you'll notice there is a blue line. It's running over to this. This is a pump. This pump runs off a DC. You can see I've got it plugged into this power bank over here. It could run into the cabin, but I've got a bunch of stuff wired up to the cabin and I just figured I'd use this battery. So anyways, when the pump's plugged in, this whole unit will not operate unless it detects water flow, which I think is pretty handy. Sorry, still getting the hang of this. So anyways, plug the power in. You'll notice on the back here, there is an arrow kind of in the case of it. You can see that's the water flow direction. So that means plug this tube in here. You could see this is the intake. This is designed so you can run it right off of a river or a stream. Normally there is like a little kind of mouth that goes around this filter to keep it from touching the floor flush. In case you're like at a riverbank, it'll keep it from picking up sediment and blocking the filter. Anyways, just drop that in your can. Connect the tubes. At first, I didn't connect it as tight enough. You do have to put a little force to snap it the way you want. The first snap is not enough. So just FYI, if any other people like me are like scared of breaking it, you can put some force on this thing. So once that's plugged in, that blue goes in for intake. The red is outtake. And I am just straight up running the shower nozzle right off the ground here. This thing's pretty sick. Just a simple on off. Only get it in frame. And so with that, I'll go ahead and turn the pump on. And you will, let me make sure this is off so I'm not gonna spray myself. All right, so turning the pump on, just a little switch right there. Make sure this guy's on. Actually, did it turn off on me? Nope. Oh, the pump is on. I'm just not drawing any water. Normally the pump makes a little noise when it's gathering pressure, but it's already there. So here, water temperature control, and you can hear the pump kick off when the water's going. You can see it automatically lights its pilot light in there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I'll turn the light off to show you that. But this is what the temperature's set at. You can see it's been sitting for a minute. And yeah, it's pretty warm water. I might turn that down a little bit because I will burn myself with that. But it is running, it's running hot. And so you'll see, well, my experiment tomorrow will be to actually whip this out in the parking lot of an industrial complex and take a quick shower before I have to go to work. But yeah, A pretty sick system. I am pleased with it. We are definitely not going to take a 120-degree shower. I have a hot tub when I want to scald my skin. Anyways, that is it for now. Thank you for tuning in as I continue my experiments with cool gear. Bye. All right, well, here's the real test of it. Real world practical example. I just got done training. As you can tell, I'm completely soaked. And I have a bunch of meetings I have to get through today and no chance to go home before that. And my dojo does not have a shower. So I'm going to put this to real practical example. Fortunately, I'm in the back of an industrial complex. Pretty private, but still going to use curtains and all that stuff anyways. So this will be my first real world test of my shower setup. Let's see if it works. Pretty easy. There's a couple cool features about this that makes it pretty easy to do. So I'm going to show you real quick. So first off, the shower itself has zippers everywhere, pockets, but more importantly, it's got this little pass-through, which makes it really easy when I want to put all my clothes and stuff in the back and just reach in and grab it. I know there's a proper way to mount the shower head at some point I'll deal with, but you know, this is good enough for my purposes for now. So there we go. That is a quick, easy shower. Temperature on the Joolca stayed good. I think when it was first acclimating, I might have let off a little water that was hotter than I would have liked. But if it was continuously running, it was better at regulating the temperature. So just a kind of interesting thing there. If you're kind of like a stop and go shower to conserve water, you're probably going to get like more spikes in temperature that way. But other than that, really easy setup. I'm actually looking forward to taking this on the road with me. It's super handy.